Now there are two major issues that I have felt in Jharkhand. These are first of all the Bangladeshi infiltrators issue, and the other one is corruption charges.
Obviously, Kalpana Soren is a big name in Jharkhand politics right now.
Champai Soren is important here because he was in JMM, but recently he switched to BJP because he was quote unquote unhappy.
What I feel is the edge is with BJP in Jharkhand, but obviously it's Indian politics. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, like what happened in Haryana.
Correct. Everybody was expecting the major bumper defeat of BJP, but later on it was all BJP in Haryana. Correct.
Hello and welcome to India TV. I am Shivangi and with me I have Vishal. So we have been covering several elections, as I said, US elections, Lok Sabha elections, and right now we are back to discuss Jharkhand Assembly elections. Now first of all, before we move to the present situation, let's talk about the 2019 Assembly elections of Jharkhand. What happened in 2019 was that JMM got 30 seats,
Correct.
Congress won in 16
Correct.
seats, and BJP got just 25 seats. So JMM and Congress together formed government and Hemant Soren became the chief minister. Now right now if we talk about, there are 81 seats.
Correct.
JMM is contesting on 41 seats. It has released candidates for 41 seats, and out of that Hemant Soren is a key candidate, but Kalpana Soren is also one important person here. Now she is leading the state. If you see, there are reports that her popularity has increased. In fact, she is leading the whole campaign in Jharkhand.
Correct.
So, in fact, we've seen Hemant Soren being embroiled in corruption charges. So, in that terms, Kalpana Soren is taking the charge ahead. Moving on, BJP. It is contesting on 68 seats. Former CM Babulal Marandi is a key candidate. Then we have Champai Soren. Now, Champai Soren is important here because he was in JMM, but recently he switched to BJP because he was quote unquote unhappy. He was unhappy from JMM. So right now he is in BJP, and that is something, a point of contention here because Champai Soren is a very famous tribal leader. Now, as Champai Soren is a famous tribal leader, he's very popular. He
Known
was the
as
one.
the tiger of Jharkhand. because
Yeah, exactly.
He's played a major role in formation
Of Jharkhand.
Correct.
He was the Jharkhand tiger.
So, if we can see the recent Lok Sabha elections result for 2024, so BJP won 8 seats in Jharkhand,
Yeah.
and JMM won 3 seats in Jharkhand, and Congress won 2 seats in Jharkhand. So BJP clearly, we can see BJP has the edge over there.
Yeah, so there are contradictory results. In assembly elections, BJP got only 25 seats,
Correct.
but in Lok Sabha, BJP
Single
got a
largest
majority.
party.
It became the single
Single
largest
largest
party.
party.
So
Correct.
therefore, again, this is a complicated state again. Now moving back to who is fighting on how many seats? As I said, BJP.
Yeah, correct.
BJP is contesting on 68 seats. We had a discussion about Babulal Marandi, then Champai Soren.
Correct.
Then talking about Congress, it is fighting on 30 seats. Banna Gupta and Saryu Roy are key candidates
Correct.
from Congress. So overall, if we talk about the issues in Jharkhand, now there are two major issues that I have felt in Jharkhand. These are first of all the Bangladeshi infiltrators issue, and the other one is corruption charges.
Correct.
So BJP has been claiming that there are Bangladeshi Muslims and Rohingyas who are entering Jharkhand, and they have been getting voting rights, ration card and everything, and that has affected the demography of Jharkhand.
Correct. BJP recently released a video from their Twitter handle where it's a setup where a person rings the bell and the person opens the gate, and suddenly a lot of people from like outside comes in the house and they use the washrooms, they are using their home. So it is the significance which is BJP showing. Infiltrators are coming in Jharkhand.
Ghuspatia is the term that they have coined.
Exactly. Infiltrators are coming in Jharkhand and they are taking the place of the locals. So this is the biggest issue BJP is putting
Raising
up
up,
there.
right.
Correct.
Ghuspatia is the term that BJP has coined for Jharkhand. So infiltration is a key factor here. But another issue is the corruption charges against Hemant Soren. Now Hemant Soren was embroiled in a big corruption scam, in a 600 crore land scam. He was arrested by the ED, and in fact later on 36 lakh rupees cash and a
Correct.
BMW car was confiscated from his Delhi residence.
Correct.
So all of that has obviously impacted his image. But we must say that how Kalpana Soren is taking the lead ahead.
Correct. Of course, Shivangi, like when Hemant Soren was absent, he was in jail. Then also Kalpana Soren was leading his campaign.
Exactly.
She came in Delhi for the rallies, and she was all there, and she was supporting India alliance agendas, and she was everywhere when Hemant Soren was leading, and Kalpana Soren was leading from the front.
Then moving on, there are populist schemes as well, which are being used to get votes. For example, BJP has promised several initiatives like the Gogo Didi Yojana, where they are
Correct.
saying that they'll be giving 2100 rupees cash to the women. Whereas JMM, on the other hand, it already has that Mukhyamantri Maiya Saman Yojana. Maiya Samman Yojana. So they are giving 2500 rupees for that. But then BJP has said that they will give LPG cylinder and money to unemployed graduates as well. Whereas JMM has raised this issue that there is this center versus state fiction. Again, that it is claiming and it has accused the BJP-led center of not releasing funds for Jharkhand, and that is again affecting the votes. So these are the key issues that we see in Jharkhand. Now let's move on to the key candidates.
Correct. So here we can see the key candidates.
First
So
of all is Hemant Soren from Barhet, Jharkhand. Then Babulal Marandi, Dhanwar. Champai Soren.
Saraikela, correct. And Geeta Koda, Jagannathpur, Jharkhand. And we can see from Jamshedpur West, Saryu Roy will be the candidate. And Kalpana Soren, Hemant Soren's wife, she will be contesting from Gande, Jharkhand. And Sita Soren from Jamtara, Jharkhand. And Louis Marandi from Jama, Jharkhand. So these are the key candidates in the Jharkhand elections. We can talk about few more faces. You can see Irfan Ansari from Jamtara, Stephen Marandi from Maheshpur, and Mahua Maji is contesting from Ranchi. It's a very main seat from Jharkhand, Ranchi, and Rameshwar Oran from Lohar Daga, Jharkhand. So these are the key candidates we are seeing in the Jharkhand elections, and it would be interesting to see which party will make the government there.
Exactly. Like
Correct.
again, I had one question from Vishal in Maharashtra.
Correct.
Who do you think? Now again in Jharkhand, what do you think is going to happen?
In Jharkhand, what I feel is I guess the edge is with BJP because there is some other factors as well. Anti-incumbency is the bigger factor. In Hemant Soren's image is a very big thing because BJP is consistently saying Hemant Soren is a culprit. Hemant Soren is responsible for corruption. What I feel is the edge is with BJP in Jharkhand, but obviously it's Indian politics. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. Like what happened in Haryana?
Correct. Everybody was expecting the major bumper defeat of BJP, but later on it was all BJP in Haryana. Correct. So obviously it would be interesting to see who will take the lead in Jharkhand and Maharashtra as well. So it would be interesting to see.
It would be
Correct.
interesting to see. Now, first phase of elections took place on 13th. The next phase will take place on 20th November and results will be out on 23rd of November. So we'll be discussing the results as well. Stay tuned with us for live updates on the same. Thank you for watching.